Let me read it, and you can give more details.
Okay, go for it.
My exes and I first day hanging out again. After no contact for months. Post-breakup, he got arrested, and I almost did too because of him. He wrote me love letters and called me every day out of jail. It was honestly the happiest I've ever been because of all the romanticizing I was doing in my head with no concept of reality. What was he arrested for?
Vandalism and a shooting. He didn't do the shooting.
What?
A shooting?
I mean, I don't
Wait.
want to talk about his business, like, in that aspect of it,
Like,
but the reason I wrote that...
Was this gang affiliated?
It was, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't with the greatest people, okay?
Let's scoot over here.
Anyways.
Good times.
Yeah.
So, to be clear, I'll state it again.
Okay.
While you're, I guess, was it an on-again, off-again relationship?
Yeah, this was the on and off again
Okay.
one I mentioned at the beginning.
Sure. While being in an on-again, off-again relationship with a gang-affiliated man.
Okay, I thought
who
I was in love, okay?
Currently in jail.
Yeah.
You state it was the happiest you've ever been.
And so I say that because he wasn't physically there. It was all in my head. I was getting love letters from him, and I'm like, oh my God, it's meant to be. It's meant to be. So I was so happy because of what I thought it was. But then he
Okay.
gets released, and then it all goes downhill.
I see.
Yes.
So the happiest you've ever been was when your
Like in a
boyfriend
relationship-wise, yeah.
was in prison.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Can I ask your age? Because you're 18 and he was in jail for 2 years.
No. He wasn't in jail for 2 years.
No.
No, we were like on and off for 2 years.
For 2 years.
Yeah.
So you were 16.
We met at 16, yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He's
He-
1 year older
Okay.
than me.
So he's in juvie.
Has anybody
No,
else
not
here
right now.
dated
He's
a
released.
criminal?
So I dated a guy.
Let's hear. Oh, she's got stories ready to go.
I actually said this on Michael Sertain's podcast.
Okay.
I dated a guy who spent, and I was 17 at the time, so I would, like, now at this point in life, I would never. But I dated a guy who spent 10 years in prison. And yeah, he committed murder.
Oh my goodness!
But it was self-defense. This guy, yeah, he was hardcore gangster. He had tattoos all over his face, all over like his entire body. Yeah, so.
I feel that one.
Wait, can I have you scoot your mic? He was like that way, close. Yep, perfect. If you guys can just try to avoid not to. So, what you said he was gang affiliated?
Yes.
What
Yeah.
gang was he?
I don't really want to say.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
But- I don't
which
wanna say-
racial group?
He was Latino.
Okay.
He's from Mexico. I'll just
Okay.
leave it at that.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll leave it
But
there.
I was a teenager,
Okay.
and I was with him for about 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And
it was interesting. It was a little bit of a scary breakup, but it's like
I feel you on that
You kind of want to get
one.
with the gangster at like one point in time because you're like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, I feel safe, I feel protected, and then it's
Yeah.
like, okay, when you want to leave, you really can't.
Yeah, but then in my
can't go.
situation, I didn't know that he was involved in all this at first, so I guess I could kind of relate it. Like, he wasn't open about it at first, so if I wasn't open about my OnlyFans at first, like, something similar could happen. Like, the relationship could fall apart for, like, lying. And that's one of the
Right.
reasons we fell apart, because he wasn't honest with me from the jump.
Going back to you, was there any other guys that you dated that were like bad boys or?
No, never.
Just-
After
just the
that,
one.
it was like, yeah. I
Just
got
the
out
one.
of my system when I was a teenager.
How-
and I
how
was
old
like,
were you?
never again. I was 17 at the time.
17 at the
Yeah.
time. Okay. How long did you date him for?
2 years.
Did you ever visit him when he was in prison or?
No, so I met him when he got out of prison.
Oh,
but he had
you
already
met-
spent 10 years in prison.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, and it
so
was-
he was on parole or?
No, he was finished.
totally-
He was all done. Yeah.
Okay,
He
I
was,
see.
He was a good boy after that. Kind
What about you? Any bad boys? Any
Yeah, my ex.
criminals? Yeah.
So
was this
my-
back in?
I-
Was this here or in?
No, it was back
Slovakia?
then in Slovakia. I was
Slovakia.
16 years old.
Okay.
And we were together like 1 year. And then he go to the jail because of vandalism also. And I have to figure out my papers to go to visit him.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to go visit him, and once I do the hand job because in a jail in Slovakia there's no
That's awesome.
there's no prison like here that you can be behind the table with the person who is in the jail.
I see. Okay.
So it was under the table. It was easy.
Under the table.
Yeah.
Okay. And was that just a one-time thing, or would you go every Thursday?
No, it was few times because I was in love. I was young. I was 16, so
But what was that, like a one-time hand job occurrence? Or like would it every Thursday he gets a hand
It was
job?
every week.
Hand job Mondays.
It was every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
Yeah, but it was like for
weekly
4
treats.
months maybe, or maybe less. I don't know now.
Okay.
Because it was
Under the table?
Yeah.
I hope they cleaned under
Would you
that
like
table.
just go slow, or like were you moving your hand fast? Like how were you like?
I don't know.
Show us how.
It was just always. It was quick always.
Watch out, Saint. That's a long reach, though. I don't know.
I'm black.
Oh,
I don't get it.
nice.
Don't find out.
I was young and I was crazy. I enjoyed it, you know.
Oh, did you also go to get in some trouble?
Me?
Yeah, were you also, did you ever go to jail
No.
in Slovakia?
No, never.
Okay. Okay.
Just
what
to
about,
visit.
what about you?
I dated a guy that did 10 years for stabbing the person that his partner was cheating on him with. He caught them cheating.
That's very
And
inconsiderate.
he went into like a blind rage
jerk.
and blacked out, but he stabbed the person, so he went to jail for that.
I do not respect that.
And so you dated him,
After, when he got out.
he got out.
Yeah.
Okay, was he on parole or probation or anything like that? Or
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah. But he actually was a really sweet person.
yeah,
And,
minus
like,
the whole stabbing.
When
thing.
Minus the whole,
Sounds like it.
But when I realized that like he was capable of going into like a blind rage and like hurting someone that badly,
yeah.
I was like,
An
maybe
innocent
this
person.
isn't like super great.
Yeah. Okay. What
Yeah.
about you?
Any crazy dating? What are we talking about? I went to
Thug
the
dating.
Have you ever dated a guy who's like a criminal, somebody who's been to prison or jail or?
I dated like a bottom shelf like weed dealer, you know, pushing out like 4 dime bags a week, and then he like worked
Okay.
at like a pizza joint, and he had like a 2-year-old, and I was like, yo, this is my motherfucking soulmate. And then he was not my soulmate.
No, just
You missed it, Nick. Sorry, go. Nick, you missed it.
flat out no. I have not dated anybody who's been in jail.
Okay. Oh, you. Yep.
Wait,
we
yeah, I
started
told
with.
my story, yeah.
What about you? Any criminals in the ballet world, maybe?
Fortunately, no. But
Oh, actually, I want to talk about ballet dating.
God.
Are the dudes mostly gay, or are they?
That's
is it
what
a mix?
people think.
I bet they.
What happens?
Some of them are straight.
A lot of them are straight. So what
Most of them,
happens
okay.
is it's a lot of guys who have trouble talking to girls, and then they go to ballet.
But don't like top people who do ballet. They started in that shit like when they were
as a
young.
kid, yeah.
They do. The women mostly. So
Oh, the guys get in later for
guys
pussy?
Can get, yeah, guys can get away with starting at like 15.
Okay, interesting.
So they go into that to either they'll be gay or they will be straight. But a lot of the, especially recreational, they go into it just to.
Wait, so as a
meet
girl,
women.
if you don't get into ballet when you're super young, you're like fucked basically.
Essentially,
If you want to
yeah.
be like top tier, I guess.
Yeah, it takes a lot of work. If you start later than let's say like 6 to 8 years old, it's very difficult and
Okay.
you don't really have a chance, but it's possible.
Were you part of a company? It's called like a ballet company, or?
I was gonna be part of. I was offered positions with 2 companies, and
Okay.
I had a shot with another company in Europe, but it works very differently there, and I would not do that type of work to get into a company.
How much
Still
does
very old.
how
That
much
type
does
of
somebody
work.
have to TTS to see a plie, and then the pirouette?
Well, I guess 100 or 200, whatever. you want.
Nice.
Okay, and then
Send
really,
Brian
you
some money.
kind of sold yourself a little. Okay, well, she said we'll do 200.
The ballet
You have to
OnlyFans.
mention whether you want a pirouette or a plie. Are there other moves? What are some of the other moves? Those are the only 2 I'm aware of.
I could jump, but there's not a lot of space.
Yeah,
in
maybe
here,
just-
so.
Can you do the one where you put your your leg behind your back and then hold it like this?
Scorpion, right?
I don't know. Is that called a
I don't know if we
scorpion or a
have space for
swan?
that
Your
one.
term.
Oh,
a
yeah,
swan?
as a cheerleader.
Yeah,
That
it's a
could be
scorpion,
cool.
but what I'm wearing is not very
Oh,
ladylike
just
to
kidding,
do
just
that,
kidding.
so no, I'm not
Gotcha,
doing
gotcha.
that.
Okay.
Would you date a criminal?
No, never.
Now, I don't want to say criminal. Someone who's been in jail.
It depends what they've been in jail for, but
Okay, fair
no,
enough.
that would no.
Fair enough.
Isabella, what about if you were, or well, the question is, did you in the past ever date?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I do have a question for you though. Do you find men who do ballet attractive? Because I feel like if a man dances, it's very gay. Like just like a man moving his hips and
Wait,
stuff.
all dancing or just ballet?
Most dancing.
Gosh,
I'm watching
she is not playing games.
Anyone
Men
watching
should be
Dancing
men.
with the Stars, they all look gay.
Not playing games.
I wouldn't say it's gay. I think, well, depending what kind of dance, just what they wear in ballet, I wouldn't say it's the most manly thing. So preferably no. But I think there's
They're
different-
pretty fit though, the ballet
They are
dudes.
very fit.
Strong.
Super.
They get super
Fit.
fit from doing ballet. But yeah,
And super fruity.
Oh my god.
Wait, but what if a guy does like line dancing, like some
Line
country
dancing.
music?
Yeah,
Like
there
they're
is
dancing a
masculine
country.
types of
different.
dance.
That's
That's still
very different.
dancing.
Yeah, no, that's
That's
different.
sexy though. That's hot. With the cowboy hat, like
They're-
Not my thing.
that's hot, man. That's hot.
Devon Jackson
Oh,
donated
do both
$200.
and a flip. I don't know if
Do
you-
both and a flip while you're at it. The 18-year-old needs Jesus, and I don't mean a gang member named Jesus.
That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny.
I mean, I don't really have a comment about that. You got me.
She's not really into Mexican.
But I'm also not Christian, so I don't believe in Jesus.
Okay.